Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. I'm Sue Ann Jafarian, the fat woman driving the novel RV, and this is my BFF, Stacy Smith.
Hello.
And we are in the second week of Stacy and Sue's Excellent Adventure 2023. We're coming to you today from Ashland, Wisconsin. We're sitting in a park right across from a beautiful bay, which is also part of Lake Superior. It's very cloudy out. And excuse this video, we forgot to bring the selfie stick. So it's really kind of down and dirty today. But anyway, Stacy really scored us some great parking. I want to talk about boondocking, especially in a tourist town. We just spent 3 nights in Bayfield, which is a big tourist town on Lake Superior. And Stacy, tell them how you found us those great spots. We only spent $10, by the way, for 3 nights.
We did. The first spot was a trailhead we had found through an app that we have called iOverlander. And the other one, after that, we decided we wanted to come back to Bayfield and stay longer. I have recently started Googling municipal parking in whatever town. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. Here, it hit a color map of the town. It showed exactly where you could find parking, for how long, where it was forbidden, where you could park for any length of time. It gave the parking rules, so we discovered a spot where we could park safely and legally for up to 48 hours, and we did.
For free.
For free.
For free. We only paid $10 for 1 night, and that was at a trailhead. So, do that. If you're looking for places to boondock and you're traveling on the road like we are, look up municipal parking maps and rules. And boy, we were in a beautiful area and only paid $10 for a night. So, and the best parking was that free parking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that very much. I would go back there someday.
I would too. But anyway, we had a great time in Bayfield. So this is our second week on our adventure. So Stacy, talk about your favorite thing this week.
This week, this morning, there were plenty of great things this week, but this morning I'm really enjoying this. We're sitting on a bench in front of Lake Superior. It's right in front of a walking and biking trail, and as we've been sitting here, people have been coming by. They've been talking to us. We talked to them. They've had kids with them or not, and local people. So we've talked about local things and restaurants and places to stay, things to see. We learned the story about the broken pier in front of us.
It was destroyed by ice this winter.
We didn't know that till somebody came along and told us. So I've really enjoyed that people connection we've had this morning.
Yeah.
That's been fun.
It has been fun. My favorite thing this week happened in Bayfield. For some reason, out of the blue, my muse showed up and I started writing like a crazy woman. Stacy and I were sitting on a park bench in front of the marina, and I said, I want to go back to the van because I want to write all day. And she was like, really? Yes. Now, I have been writing every day, but my enthusiasm has not been there. And yesterday I was on fire and I wrote for hours. I'm going to write for hours this afternoon. But I don't know why the muse showed up in Bayfield, Wisconsin. But he, she, or it did. And I just hope it hitched a ride in the van and is going to continue traveling with us. So that was my favorite thing, that I feel like I'm back in the saddle as Sue Ann Jafarian, the author.
Yeah.
Yeah, yay. Worst thing this week, Stace.
I have to say, continuation of last week, the mosquitoes. For me, especially, because the first day last week I was bitten but didn't itch and they weren't bothering me too bad. But this week has been all those mosquitoes who hitchhiked with us from Minnesota and came over here with us to Wisconsin, were hanging out in my van, biting me, feasting on me at night like I was the local buffet. And oh my goodness, it's been horrible. But the good news is last night I did not see any. This morning I didn't see any.
I didn't either.
And I'm hoping that's over. But my goodness, how miserable.
Yeah, and I have to say the same thing. We got bit so bad in Minnesota and had so many in our van. And we talked about that last time. But Wednesday of this past week, we were staying in a casino parking lot Tuesday night. And we were going to be moving on Wednesday. And I was too sick to go. I spent the entire day Wednesday sleeping in my van in a casino parking lot. But we don't have a set itinerary, so that was okay. I told her I was too sick to go. And those mosquito bites made me very ill. I was on Benadryl for a couple of days. They're pretty much gone, but I'm still itching pretty badly on my hands and my feet. But man,
I started counting, and
you started counting.
I have over 200 bites easily.
Yeah.
So, ouch.
We are not exaggerating,
No,
people.
you're
We are
not
not exaggerating.
It's sad but true.
Once it got into our vans, we were just, food. We were a food source, and but it looks like it's turning around.
I think so. Can I mention something else about
Yes,
this
of
week?
course.
I think this has been our most flexible week.
Yes.
And
So far.
So far, and we have a saying between us. So a lot of times we'll just say, because we can. We have time, we have wheels, we have propane, because we do things because we can. And there again, when Sue Ann said, I want to stay here another day, okay, because we can.
Yeah.
And this week we have done an awful lot of plan changing just on the fly. And it's been great because we have not really made plans in advance. And the ones, even when we've made plans, we said, you know what, let's do this.
Yeah.
And we changed. So
We changed.
that has been a good thing. I know a lot of people like to plan their trips out, stop by stop, and that works sometimes. But this has been by far our most flip-floppy travel plan week.
Yeah.
Second week only, but still.
In Bayfield, we only spent the day in Bayfield. Then we came to Ashland, spent the night at a Walmart, and then that morning we woke up and said, "Let's go back to Bayfield," and we did, and we spent 3 nights there. So, that's the joy of not planning and being rigid. We really enjoy our time being flexible. And then again, that's because we're also compatible traveling together. Because we're not one of us, one's not a super planner and the other's flexible. We're both pretty flexible. So, anyway, that was this week's adventures. And please come back for next Tuesday. And who knows what will happen between now and then. Hopefully, no more mosquito bites.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, or just a few. We do realize where we are and that mosquitoes are part of it. So we'll see you next Tuesday. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. And if you want to follow all the details, go to the Novel RV on patreon.com. So you folks take care. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.